at Strong Style MMA. So Mehul is all in, and you see that age, 40 against 18. Even on the height, reach advantage for Mehul, Somaroutu. Both guys are inside, so let's get our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight, brought to you by DeNunaLawFirm.com, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 128.4 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of San Jose, Costa Rica, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, 1 loss. Here is Gabriel Antonio. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 126.4 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, today he seeks his 2nd win as an amateur. This is Mehul Somaroutu. Your referee in charge of the action, Daniel Guevara.
Gabriel Antonio celebrated Muay Thai background. Blue gloves versus Mehul Somaroutu, red gloves. Big kick there, missing.
So Gabriel won his last fight on that decision with his grappling. He's done submission-only matches. You gotta assume Mehul is gonna be quicker, just because he's that much younger, and he's a striker, and he's long. So I would imagine Antonio's gonna use a wrestling strategy here tonight. Look at Mehul's already thrown 2 lightning quick kicks. Antonio being patient though.
We've seen guys who, former basketball players, football players. Of course, you've got combat sport backgrounds, right? Wrestling, BJJ. Tennis is the rare one out of all of them. No disrespect to our tennis players, it's one of the hardest sports. You just don't see that tennis to MMA transition.
You know, this is Mehul's now 4th fight. I remember in his debut, he was smiling and laughing and having fun. And now he knows he's got some cage experience in this. He's like, this is not a joke, this is not a game. I'm gonna try to knock you out. And you can see that energy that he's bringing to this fight. I mean, still having fun, but just poised.
Yeah, and he even promised a 1st-round knockout here.
Oh,
see if
man.
he's able to get
Nice
it.
uppercut.
He is walking that energy down, man. He really wants that finish right now. That was a loaded combo.
Yeah, he's being patient too. He's just waiting for the right moment to strike. Just trying to get Antonio out of position so he can just unload big shots.
Yeah, and just in his ring presence, you can see the improvements he's made since his last fight. I mean,
oh yeah,
he's standing in there. I mean, he looks like a pro fighter now.
Nice low kick.
I'm surprised Gabriel hasn't taken this towards the cage fencing.
Oh, good side kick. Decent low kick there from Antonio.
Oh, man, that uppercut did connect. Yes, Gabriel walking back.
Yeah, Antonio maybe hurt a little bit. That looked like he was retreating a little bit from engagement there. Moving forward again now.
Oh, right up. That uppercut's been landing. I'll tell you though, Antonio's reacting pretty well. That was the 3rd one that's landed pretty clean. And he's not turning away super hard. He's pressuring when he can.
Ten seconds left. Oh man, right up until the horn. Man, what a 1st round. A totally different looking Mehul Somaroutu.
Yeah, Mehul landing the bigger shots here. And like you said, Alex, surprised Gabriel Antonio did not try to take this to the ground, but there wasn't one attempt. But every time he stepped into the pocket where you can initiate those takedowns, Mehul was firing right at him. So very, very difficult to get in for Gabriel Antonio.
Yeah, and anytime, you know, you fight someone you think is going to try to wrestle, you run the knees, you run the uppercuts. The knees are a little riskier. High risk, high reward. You land them, they do damage, but you miss them, you get taken down. Those uppercuts, though, there's some counter punch potential with throwing uppercuts, but it's not really going to hurt if the guys are shooting as much, because it's going to be down, it's going to be like a down block. You stay pretty low to throw uppercuts. And he's landed it. I mean, he had 3 pretty significant uppercuts, a couple good flurries.
Mehul hasn't started sweating yet, so I think that's a good sign for him.
Yeah, Antonio's he's kind of struggling to get the range to just attack, whether it be takedowns or strikes. He hit 1 decent low kick last round, but it's pretty much the extent of the offense that was successful. I'll tell you, we saw Mehul with a nice flying knee in his last fight. He didn't win the fight, but was able to split the guy's eye open pretty good with it.
Wow, sick.
Very
transition.
nice.
Wow.
He's got an arm trapped here.
Oh,
That's very tight.
This is going to be game.
Is this that's a tap? Oh my gosh, we got to see that quick transition right into the choke.
Wow. Jumped on it, literally.
As soon as he felt his hand on his Achilles for that low single, he jumped to his back, went right over and trapped that arm, and was able to finish that rear naked choke. I can't tell if he ever locked it up, but he had that palm deep over his shoulder, and it was choking him the entire time. So very nice finish by Mehul.
The Mongoose gets the tap.
Big sigh of relief there from Richard Burmaster. There you see, there's that, right over the back, traps that left arm, goes around the neck immediately, and you see he's got that palm face down on there. Never really locks it up, and never has to.
I mean, bottom arm trapped, body triangle on the top side. It doesn't get any worse as a back take for that. That was just an execution of speed from Mehul, too. I mean, that was fast.
Man, what a finish there for the 18-year-old. Let's make things official. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Daniel Guevara calls for a stop to the fight. 58 seconds into round number 2, declaring your winner by tap out. Due to a rear naked choke, Mehul Somaroutu.
I guess Mehul officially got rid of the Mongoose nickname, but that was such a good nickname. So Mehul, if you're watching this back, bring back the Mongoose.
Yeah, what a show of improvement.